Alright, welcome witches, wizards, and goblins to another gameplay episode of Hogwarts Legacy here on Button Mash Kingdom. We are continuing on with the main quest, gonna do our third keeper trial, and I'm so glad that this book is telling me where to go, because the yellow dots were not helpful at all. Even now they're not very helpful. Oh, is it telling me to go right down to the middle of the water? I forgot how to get to the map chamber, and the yellow dots were putting me in a circle on the mini-map, so I'm curious where this goes. Does it just end here? Yeah, it just ends here. That's funny. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get back to the map room. I think I'm going to have to use Fire Flute because I don't remember how to walk there, and obviously the game doesn't remember how to walk me there. Because the game's putting me in really weird directions to get there. Okay, can you just jump up? Come on. There you go. Because if I follow the yellow brick road, as it were, it just, yeah, it puts me in a circle, so...
What are you up to now?
I thought there was an actual wait point for getting there. Secret rooms. Oh, yeah. There we go. Silly rabbit.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
That's super weird. We gotta break into Simon Pegg's office.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
That's a good point.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Handy
Yeah.
resource indeed.
Can't hurt at all getting Fig, who the headmaster already doesn't like, to somehow help us with this. I gotta see where this comes out so I know for the future. Is this by the potions class?
Revelio.
definitely out of the way. I don't really recognize where I am yet. Man, I was hoping I'd pop up somewhere more easily recognizable. Well, no, it's a little bit better. I still won't remember this, though. This is awesome. When it first turned to winter, they didn't have all of the winter, like holiday decorations up. So I don't know if this was part of the patch, or if you had to get to a certain part in this quest through winter before they put up all the decorations. But this is awesome. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the main hall so I could see like what it looks like in there. But yeah! Finally! It's about time. That's awesome. How many times have we walked through there and I've waited for that to happen? Have I been through here already? Yes, I have. Maybe that.
I spent hours trying to find
Oh, that's cool. They did a great job decorating for the holiday. You know, I think it'd be kind of cool if once you beat the game, if they put out a option to like change.
all that happened that day.
If they put in an option to change the season, so like if it is Christmas time and you're playing the game and you want it to be holiday-like, you could do that. If it's closer to Halloween and you want to have, you know, all the fall and autumn stuff up, you could do that. Like I think it'd be cool to be able to change.
Off on another adventure,
depending
are we?
on what kind of season it is in real life for you while you're playing. But I don't know, we'll see. That might be too much to ask of them. They've already put so much into the game.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh man.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably
He's done a
best
good
not
job.
to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
This is turning out to be so much more
there's
fun than I
my diary.
expected.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong.
Professor,
A word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Usually I pick, like, the good decision of things to do, but I couldn't help myself with that one.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I still can't remember.
This is good, though, because I wanted to go to the Great Hall anyway to see how it was decorated.
If only. Get away! All of you!
Who said that? Which one of you said that?
They are from the restricted section.
Yes, I mean, shut up.
Enough! Here, perhaps you'll find sweeping the courtyard more productive.
What, me? Use a broom? Not to fly?
That is what I said, and let this be a lesson to all of you. Off-limits means off-limits.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Terrible.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give
Oh,
Professor
that's
Fig some
cool.
breathing room.
The decorations are cool, but I love the snowfall. It's awesome.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any.
Ahem! Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I actually have no idea what it is. Alright, so we got, it has to do with strength, has to do with my family's reign, purity of blood. I kind of feel like purity of blood would make the most sense because many of their family were all about that. In fact, even Sirius talks about that with Harry. So I'm gonna go with purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
What are you talking about? You said get out of sight. I got out of sight.
Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Toujours pure.
Revelio.
Are you number 2 or number 1? Oh no, you're number
Hello,
1. I
Moore.
can unlock you. I'll go to there. Oh, I didn't even know the thing was there. A little late there. Alright, so I got a couple more to put in the chest when we get there again. I love all the trees everywhere. Feels very festive. Makes me happy. I love holidays, and not only just the holidays, but the decorations around the holidays. Always puts me in a good mood, makes me happy, whether it's Christmas, Halloween, Easter, whatever it is. Decorations always put me in a good mood. Now that I know how to actually do this. Alright, so 0, 1, 2 plus 15 is 17, which means we need 6. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a lizard. There we go. Oh, now we gotta do the bottom one.
Revelio.
Oh, it's right there, thankfully. Alright, so 19 minus 9 is 10 minus 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 minus 3 is 7. So we do 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we gotta do that thing. Whatever that is. Weird upside down one-eyed octopus kind of creature looking thing. There we go. That should do it. Nice. It was so great actually figuring out how to do these things. It was a challenge for a while. And once again, we have to thank my brother for that, because he explained it to me before I figured it out, because I still haven't found that chest. There's supposed to be a chest on, like, one of the floors here, the 3rd floor or something, that kind of gives you the cheat sheet to explain them, and I still haven't found that yet. Ew, lots of twists and turns.
Revelio.
This is a cool area. I don't know how we get to the chest over there, but oh man, there's a lot of stuff up there. Ooh, look at all that. Level 3 Alohomora. Hello, Gamora. Level 2, which we do not have either. It's just silly. Quite silly indeed. How dare you show me things I cannot access. It's quite rude, if I do say so myself. Oh.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
There you are. That's a long way to go. But what's the harm? Might as well do it while we can, before we forget. I'm guessing this thing here might be once we get all the keys, the flying keys. Maybe we get a key from the Slytherin house chest to open up this door or something. I don't know, because I can't. Yeah, because it's not letting me open it, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is, but who knows? Maybe it's not, maybe it's something else.
Revelio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Damn it, can't get in there. Can't get in there either.
Revelio.
Oh, poo. Sorting hat.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
It's not letting me pick that up. The pensive.
That must be the pedestal.
That was interesting.
Where am I?
Whoa!
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Niamh. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh man, this is cool.
Run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Now, I need to get out of here. Where could Niamh be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Those distant screams aren't creepy at all.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Niamh must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but there must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
This is really cool, but it's creepy.
Now's my chance.
That was close. A little bit too close, I think.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh damn, I got an invisibility cloak. Nice! Can I walk right past them with an invisibility
They
cloak?
can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Not that I want to, but you know. I guess it does. It makes
This is
you
the way
the
forward.
master of death, right?
Finally
because
free.
death can't find you.
Now where are you, Niamh?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
It's the Elder Wand. She's showing us the Deathly Hallows.
I've never felt such power.
They chose a specific set of spells to give us. How can that not be what I'm supposed to do right here?
Defender!
This is the animation on this is so cool. I love it. I don't know if there's stuff I can. Ooh, there's stuff I can find here. Ooh, just potions, but still that helps. Alright, now time for an absolutely bigger fight. Hello, Mr. Death, how are you?
Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Sender! Stupid!
Bombarder. Defender. Defender.
I always think I'm dodging in time for that, and I'm definitely not.
Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Repulsor. Sender. Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Defender. Bombarder.
Damn. The other one is a badass. Now the Resurrection Stone.
Stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Niamh.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Niamh, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The hallowed hero. Well, there you go, guys. Back in the map room, we have completed the 3rd trial of the Keeper, Professor Fitzgerald, which is awesome. So I'm sure in some time we will be allowed to complete the 4th trial once we move a little bit further on in the story. But things are starting to come together now. Starting to see the bigger picture.
So bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Alright guys, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to continue on with the gameplay in the next episode, so we will see you guys then.